'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down.
Chad. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone feeling, Keegs? How are you feeling, my brother?
Hey, feeling good,
You
brother.
look
Feeling
rested. You look rested.
good. I'm back in it, bro. We were wide awake over here now.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Surprised. It wasn't like late, but I mean, it wasn't early. I think I went to bed like 10:30.
I went to bed at 12, but I feel fresh. Feel rested. Chad, how you guys feeling? Tuesday. Only Tuesday. How many accounts have been blown and it's already we're not even in round 3 yet. Are you guys still keeping it up here?
Hey, bro. I think before we get started, a big happy birthday to our boy Etty there.
Oh yeah.
I hope it is a good one, brother.
Etty, Chad.
Of
It's
course,
just
it's,
this one is for big Etty. Etty, geluk met jou verjaarsdag, my vriend. Mag dit great lewensjaar wees. Die jaar is amper op 'n einde, maar mag dit 'n mooi lewensjaar wees vir die volgende 12 maande. Die eerste op die 10de. Beautiful, beautiful. Chad, Etty's birthday. I already gifted Etty something. What was it? Testo Blast, Keeks, that we got from SA Supplements.
Yeah.
But the real Testo Blast. So while they actually mix it on the garage floor, a lot of that cement dust, that's what hardens you up. That's why you'll see Etty's he's got quite a dense physique, quite hard. It's so yeah.
And then there's a little box of creatine outside. But that's just to keep it like on the low. There's some trembolone on the inside, bro.
Hey, Etty, but happy birthday, my brother. Maybe a good one. This one is for Etty, guys, before the open. Alrighty. How's the audio? Audio good? Audio should be good. Eat cement and water. Hey. Alright, Chad. We're going to go into round 3. NFP week, first day of the new month. Could be a little bit choppy, as you know. Month-end flows, new month flows. So we're going to get right into it. But before we start, as every morning, we're going to just bow our heads and pray that our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And if you believe it, you can drop an amen right now in the chat.
Amen.
Amen, amen. Alrighty, Chad, let's get straight into it. Not going to waste any time here any further. So let's check what we've got on deck here. We don't really have anything. We've got some PMIs coming out of the Eurozone, Italy, France, Germany, all coming up hot here. We've got Baba from German Baba, President Nagel speaking in 19 minutes. We've got the Spanish PMIs and then some of those other PMIs coming out. And then a little bit later, 11 o'clock, consumer prices out of the Eurozone. So that's going to be a biggie. Going to need to watch out for that. Expecting year on year to drop quite significantly by 0.3 from previous. Harmonized index. Expecting a flat reading there. A little bit later, we also have some ISM manufacturing PMI, so it's going to be quite a busy day later in the afternoon. Cracker, weirdly enough, Geeks, first time not having a trade, so that was quite interesting. No trade on the cracker, so
The thing for me about that, bro, is I think we brought some rules in, which the other rules have shown to work. So I wouldn't be surprised with this one, especially in the idea that we know a Monday is literally from 90% of the time that's the loss we take in the week. Where if it technically was a break even because there was no trade, I mean, then hey, we've avoided the loss.
I don't even feel bad. I think both of us agreed, just purely seeing what the markets have done. I think both of us, even if we don't put that time limit on where we were at, I don't think we were ever going to look for the sells. But Chad, straight into the analysis. Daily time frame for me, you can just see this little daily mess here. Let me just do that. This is pretty messy. It is consolidating right here. So we are stuck in this daily consolidation. Nothing is really clean here. One thing that I can ever say is maybe somewhat clean is the fact that we are holding this entire zone here. So that is something interesting for me to note, and we can all see very clearly that this is a zone of interest for us. You can see right there a lot of support building there, a lot of support building there. 5 days worth of support there. I think it was Tuesday, Keeks had this breakout below, but then technically being a fake out. Yesterday seeing no follow through. So two things that I do want to note here is that unless we start getting away from this zone, there's going to come a day, and it could be Friday, it could be CPI, whatever, but it's going to basically punish the level here. If there's not enough demand building up here to get price now away from it and at least trading above these zones here, dollar could be in trouble. But I'm going to say very easy for us once we get a daily close, something like this. That is going to make it very, very easy to buy the dollar. There's more. I want to say there's more reasons to try and buy the dollar now, seeing how suppressed it's been, than to try and sell it. But that is just me. So 5 minute time frame, let's quickly check it out. What do we have on the 5? All right, we've got a nice clean Asia range here. Above the EMAs, we've got the monthly pivot there, the previous daily high up there. There you can see quite a bit of support above the weekly pivot. Very simple for me going into the session, Chad, is that I want to see what we do at Asia lows if we get there. Otherwise, I want to see what we do at Asia highs. So very, very simple continuation for me, or potential reversal on the lows there. US 30 daily time frame. Getting a bit of a jolt last night, late into the session. I don't know if you guys remembered, we talked about it yesterday where we said, let me just delete all of this right here. We spoke about it yesterday during the session, saying that there is still the chance for US 30 to still hold above this area, which it did, taking a previous daily low, holding above it but bearish. And now my expectation is I'm expecting a big range day, Chad. How did I write it in here? EXP. All right, very simple. I'm expecting a big range day here, Chad. Just purely due to the fact that tight little daily range there. I am still bullish on US 30. I'm still very much bullish. Let's check the Asia range here. Weekly pivot down here. Had quite a bit of movement around that weekly pivot. I'm going to say this zone is of critical importance for us. If we trade into that zone, I don't ideally want to see us go back there, if I'm honest. If we go back there, it's going to make it a little bit tricky for the buyers, but ultimately I want to see what we do at Asia highs, and then from Asia highs I want to see what we do at previous daily highs. The daily EQ is all the way down here. Keeks, I think the grubber is some type of a potential fake out maybe at Asia highs. Something like that to first trade back to the EQ.
100%.
So two levels for us to monitor here going into the session, Chad. Nasdaq, real quick. Daily time frame, what do we have on the daily? All right, nice little pullback there yesterday. A little bit of a rejection, not attacking that zone as of yet. So for the most part, this will be your weekly range. Chad, this is your weekly range, and either NFP is going to push it out either side, but I do feel we're going to either retest this 2021 or we're going to start breaking lower to create a minor break of structure. Again, very similar to yesterday. I said Nasdaq bearish if we stay below the previous daily low. Now today, bullish if we can hold above the previous daily high. Expectation is not really a big range day. I'm just going to be neutral. the ranges aren't really consolidated for me enough to say it's going to be a big range day or a small range day. But very, very simple for me. We've got 3 levels to consider. We've got the previous daily high right there. And then we've got this daily R1, which is also the Asia highs. We know, Chad, what do we do if we hold above the daily R1? We push to the daily R2. And we've got a beautiful little zone here. So you choose your poison this morning on NASDAQ. Either one of those 3 can give you something. And yeah, I think it doesn't look really that bad. I think we can definitely see something either hold above previous daily high. We'll see what we do at the R1. Or we can look for potential sells below the weekly pivot and that Asia low level. Gold. Let's check what gold is producing here. All right, gold is tricky for me, Chad, and I say that not really tricky in the sense of I don't know what we want to do here. Is that just purely looking at since we've had this breakout, and even going back a couple of weeks, is that we can see every time we've broken out of a range, we'll get some type of pullback, a 2-day pullback, and then continue higher. And for the most part, you'll actually see that pullback usually lines up with the 38.2. This is something I think I have spoken about in the one boot camp. Where's the 38.2? Let's just do this quickly. It is a golden zone for gold. You can go and back test it, but 38.2 new high. Then we had this extended daily consolidation. Then if we look at this little swing extension here, let's take it from this low right here. Again, you'll see 38.2. And now my thing is, where's this bouncing off from? No bottom wick though. I have to be honest, I don't like that. Again, 38.2. So that's the only time I'll really look at the fib, because you can even go on the weekly. So no bottom wick here. I'm going to be very honest, I'm not a fan of that. But just looking at what we've seen previously, I'm still going to lean bullish on gold, believe it or not. Bullish on gold. We're already at the EQ. I want to see what we do at Asia highs. We have yet to test Asia highs. The EQ, Keegs, EQ, you use gold at the EQ as well, eh?
100%, bro.
All right, so 2 levels for us then on gold. It's going to be Asia highs, if we get back to Asia highs, and potential very aggressive continuation here. If we hold above the EQ, I think Keegan will also look for some buys here. So we're going to see what we do here. Potential rejections here. Asia highs untested. Maybe we go all the way back down, but currently order flow is looking super, super bullish. So we've got 2 zones to monitor. I would say the aggressive play would be to try and short this. Not off the table, but that's going to be the aggressive play. I feel the safer play is going to be closer to the EMAs and all of that. So last one for me, GBP USD. We spoke about it. Wait, let me do this. Okay, there I chalked my gold chart. GBP USD. We spoke about it on the weekly. Weekly is still super bullish. We want to see that wick fill. We basically filled at 80%. I don't know how much juice is left in this, but yesterday as well, talking about this resistance level there. Yesterday's daily candle rejecting there, but still closing bullish. So I'm going to need to see a nice daily candle close outside of this range for a nice bullish continuation. Otherwise, what's going to happen here today? Sorry, Chad. Bless me twice there. Otherwise, what you're going to see is you're going to see a push up, 13400 reject, and have like a minor little break of structure, internal structure to the downside, and you're going to see us trade tomorrow down to this key level here. So I'm going to go neutral on the day, and what I want to see on the 5 minute, okay, Asia lows has been clapped. We haven't really retested Asia lows. We're still within this range. We've got the daily EQ, we've got the daily pivot. So I want to say definitely daily pivot. And then our advantage point is going to be Asia highs. See what we do there, and then ultimately that 13400 level. All right, so very simple for me. I'm on to look for potential continuations, but that is my rapid fire analysis. We just get Keegan online here. Keegan online, Keegs.
Cool, let's do this. So yeah, guys, starting it off, we're gonna see basically DXY trying to make a very strong comeback here. As we've seen lately, obviously the big moves, the fake outs coming back in. So we've seen this replay over here. The big thing is this going to be the difference where we're going to have in the past one bullish pullback and then the dump again? Or is this where it's going to push back and the second day in a row push back to really start putting the pressure on? We're going to keep an eye on that. Obviously trade up to the monthly pivot. It is a new month now, so we've got all these levels to watch out for. Obviously monthly pivot above us, so we already can expect markets to go around about to this area 105.80 basically. So when we look in here on the 15 on DXY, thing for me is obviously we had the massive breakaway, so we can see where our daily pivot and weekly pivot is. Definitely is a chance of a retest there. I think moving ahead here, if we fail, for example, maybe at Asia highs or possibly even at this monthly pivot, we possibly could get pullbacks before either going bullish again or obviously trading towards this to go bearish again. So this definitely can be there. You guys always know, breakaway candle, we obviously want a nice retest there. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. But I do expect actually a little bit more bullish momentum from the dollar now. As I said, this is a big week. Obviously it's NFP week. It's the first of the month. But we literally have data coming out every single day this week. So there definitely is a chance for dollar to make a comeback if it is on the right side of those news events. So just be careful for that. But as we know right now, back at Asia highs, you had basically already equal Asia highs. Now the break, if it can hold these Asia highs, as I say, I definitely think the buys or the bullish momentum on DXY is on. So just be careful of that. But obviously Asia lows untested and the breakaway untested. So let's go over to NASDAQ. NASDAQ for me, guys, again, we obviously said we are very much bullish. Obviously, we had the pullback on Friday, gave us that retest. Thursday, trying to go bearish, and it just couldn't. A little bit of a fake out, trading back up, holding this weekly pivot beautifully. Now trading there. So is this still going to continue bullish? I definitely prefer the buys on NASDAQ. Thing today is obviously daily pivot EQ quite far down. I necessarily wouldn't want to. If we had to trade down to that now, I would much rather say we're going to be looking for the break and continue to the downside. Reason being is we've had the retest, we've had the holds, we've had the big move back up again. If we start flipping, it's flipping quite aggressive, and I don't like that. Obviously, we're also above the 200 now, so we want to hold that momentum in our favor. So if we can stay here, breaking this previous daily high again, for example, trading bullish, Asia highs untested, that would be the preferred play here. US30, let's go over to this one. You guys can see, so obviously I'm looking for these Asia highs. As Chris mentioned, I think the grabber can be on here today. Obviously, we had a first bearish candle. Now, that's the thing, guys. Yes, I'm neutral, but I can't go bearish for one candle. So we need to watch what happens here. The big thing being that we obviously had this level, which was, at the end of the day, big bearish engulfing. The retest created this nice resistance and the move down from there. We've now traded back up, obviously into this level again, not being able to break away. Thing is, this 4 hours we can see did take out these highs, but now we are still in this level of resistance. So when we're looking here on the 30-minute, we can see how this is still technically being held this level. So on the 15, what I personally would love to see, as Chris mentioned, because Asia highs are untested, I would love to see a retest of this level, even a possible retest, something like this, the fake out, and then depending what happens once we break back into Asia highs and a nice break of structure, this is where I'll look for those sells to the downside. Back to the weekly pivot, Asia lows as they are untested, and then obviously you've got the play all the way to the daily pivot and EQ for the guys that know the idea here and the strat. So that's what I'm waiting for. Obviously you can see the alert set and ready to go. Other than that, if you had to be a bit more aggressive, anything under this weekly pivot you possibly could look for if we take Asia lows there. If we do take that, we could also look for the sell. So under the weekly pivot, breaking Asia lows and under the 200, definitely could be on. But as I say, this is the preferred play. Then with gold, we're actually looking for something very similar. I think yesterday we saw what happened with the EQ and the 200 actually going against each other. We're basically trying to fade each other. Where today we're actually going to look for a play of the two of them working hand in hand. So obviously we had a nice big break to the downside. We tested this level of support, held it as support, big aggressive pullback, came down a second time, testing that daily key level, previous all-time highs, and then trading back up again. Now we had the break above. This is our move at the EQ. What I personally would like to see now is something like this, where we can see the EQ expecting a move here, maybe a little type of wick or something to the 200. And if we can hold that and that re-break under the EQ, same thing, look for the sell side, Asia highs and obviously Asia lows to be broken and move even further down. But obviously if we can get above here and we start to hold, same thing, if we can get a break and then a retest and hold in, then I will look for the buys and continuation to the top side, because then this could be a trending day just to get the gold back into the market and fighting. So 2 alerts for me, obviously US30 and gold is what I'm focused on, but that's pretty much everything from my side, guys. Oh, let's see.
Gemini is buying gold. Chad, it is the official round 3 here this morning, and I hope you guys are ready. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. All right, troops assemble. Sorry, Keegs, I missed your gold analysis. You're going to wait and see what we do at the EQ, eh?
Yeah, the EQ and the 200.
Oh yeah, the 15, is it close to...
They're right by each other.
Ooh, okay, Gemini. Gemini might get fair value gapped here today. Not in a good way. Let me check out. I want to get to the fundamental chat as well. All right, Dylan Savage giving us a numbers there for all the Christian guys. I think there's a pickup line with numbers, something like it will just come to me, just read your chapters 6 and 7 in numbers, because I can't see yours. I don't know, Chad, it's something like that. I've never tried it. Yeah, you might get arrested at your local church if you use that, but if you do try it, let us know. Kiggs, did you ever try the numbers pickup line? You just went straight for it. You didn't even do
The numbers pickup line.
Yeah, so there's a book in the Bible called Numbers.
Yeah.
And you go to the chick and you say, listen, I was reading numbers, but I'm not seeing yours in here. You never tried it?
No, I did not. I didn't try that one.
Hey, bro. Yo, these younglings, they know about that Christianity risk. All right, Numbers. Sorry, Chad. Numbers 6, verse 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord makes his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. And then it's straight into Asian stocks. He's near 2.5-year highs on Tuesday, and the US dollar firmed. Following hawkish comments from Federal Reserve Jay Powell, he's going to give us an update. He's got some feedback there that scrapes bets of big interest rate cuts. The US dollar firmed against its major peers on Tuesday after Federal Reserve Jay Powell pushed back against bets on more supersized interest rate cuts. Powell adopted a more hawkish tone in a speech at a conference in Tennessee, saying that the whiskey is good, yeah, but the central bank would likely stick with 0.25 percentage point interest rate cuts moving forward. Israel said its troops had launched raids inside Lebanon, starting its widely expected ground operations after 2 weeks of airstrikes against Hezbollah's command structure and weapons site. That is the morning scoop. Then also just a big shout out to New Squawk, providing us with all of this value. Let's just do this. Let's see if anything interesting has come out here. All right, nothing yet there. Gemini gonna get clapped here. SA40 yesterday having somewhat of a pullback. Yeah, bearish engulfing, looking somewhat bearish here, Chad. Yeah, obviously the box already won, so a lot of that bullish momentum lost. As we look forward to the next trophy we can win. Ayo, look at this. Little rejection there on the daily pivot. All right, Nila, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm a little bit too late to greet everybody this morning, but good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Keegan just told me this morning that he's bearish on the dollar and bullish on the dollar at the same time. He will decide on Thursday night. So that's all I could get out of him. He said he's bullish and he's bearish. He said the thing that the kicker is when he's bullish and when he's bearish. Keegs, is that what you said?
That's it, bro. It's all about timing.
Hey, Nila, perfect. I think the best is if you catch me straight after the stream. I'm sitting in a lecture analyzing the charts with you guys. Beautiful. Alright, GU doing quite a bit of a reversal here. Let's check DXY. Alright, DXY going for that break. Remember we spoke about DXY doing these false breaks and then reversing, so still early days. How do we get to euros already? Chad, while we wait for the shuffle here, honest question here to you guys as the community, and this goes two ways. Do you feel that brokers should actually vet the influences they bring on? And the reason I say that is because an influencer, just by the word, means that the person has got influence or it's got a big following. Now, when you're a big broker, for instance, and I can say the names here, like Exness, which is the biggest retail broker in the world, and you've built, obviously you've stood the test of time. You're the biggest in the game. And then you go and associate yourself with some of these nilly-willy guys that they're currently associating themselves with. Do you feel that brokers should actually do a little bit of a vetting process? And I'm going to tell you why. In the financial industry, we've got a compliance thing called fit and proper. So before you get employed by a financial institution, especially a FSP, they do clearance checks. They check that you've never been insolvent. They check that there's no bad credit against your name, all of that. And you obviously have to do continuous professional development, which is called your CPD. And they need to make sure that anybody representing a financial services provider is actually fit and proper, and they've got the right knowledge, they're well trained, and they're still continuously developing as a professional. Now, the other side of the coin is, do you feel influencers should also check the companies that they punt? And I'm specifically referring to, for instance, like a Words of Wisdom. A lot of these guys put their communities at risk, and it's all about the money, but they don't personally actually vet the company. So now a guy like Words of Wisdom, Life of Paladin, and that Omar gent, they put their entire community at risk. And now what is happening is, obviously what has happened is that they hurt the community. And that's why I say it is a two-edged sword, where both I feel brokers should have a vetting process, and I feel influencers should also say, listen, show me your business plan, show me some statements, show me what is your continuation plan to make sure the business is around. So, all right, so everyone agrees with that. No, it makes it difficult, because here's the thing now. Let's say Keegan, that has established a very strong report in the trading industry. And you've got CJ Bankroll, you've got the Wish version of DJ Khaled. They poured that man like a hot custard into that suit. I feel maybe they got him for free. They said, listen, we'll give you the suit, and then we'll give you a platform. But anyways, now you've got CJ 2 Minute Noodle Bankroll. Now the question is, would Keegan want to associate himself with that people? Because now that thing of association, they sued him into it. Now the thing is, Keegan, that's building up his report in the trading industry as somebody that is knowledgeable, somebody that you can trust. Now Keegan signs with the same broker. Do you think it's going to hurt Keegan's report with the community? What do you rate, Keeks?
I think it does, bro, because you're now associated with that.
What do you guys rate? Do you think it's still Keegan is his own person, but or do you think it's actually it hurts Keegan's report with the guys? Everyone gets a bad rap, yeah. The Wish version of DJ Khaled. And every time he makes a post, another one, and it's like one of these custards. Another one. And that's how he gets his G. Hey babe, what are you doing? I'm grabbing another custard. Another one. Anyways, y'all chat, I just feel, I honestly think that the boys should just think it through. And I'm actually going to make a video about it. Just have to chat to my lawyers before I make this video, because if you stir a big pot, you need a big spoon. But for instance, Kojo FX, the Goat Twins, starting their own prop firm. All the while they were one of the biggest ambassadors for XNES. They lost their broker deal with 8cap. Why didn't XNES just swoop in and say, hey, our three golden boys, we're ready to help you guys? No. XNES was like, damn, Can't do that. Why though?
Unlucky gents.
Why though? Why did Kojo and the two goat twins sit in a meeting with me asking if I can get them a deal with Vault Markets for their prop firm? Why don't they go to Exness? These are the type of questions I feel we need to ask as the trading community. Stian, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, my brother. You are talking about a mode of transport. We're talking about somebody endorsing someone that is not doing well. So either you're completely oblivious. So quickly think about this, Stian. Exness recently got their ODP application approved in SA. All right. It is very interesting that they went on this big spree, getting all of these influencers right after they got the ODP. What is the ODP? That allows them to warehouse all of their trades, so booking operations. Before that, relatively quiet, a little broker, a little influencer deal here and there. Also, if you think about it, we can't bash Don for blowing up a PAM. But then you've got Clint Fester, before he moved over to Dubai, having a PAM on Exness too, actually, and blowing up everyone's funds there. Where's the outcry for that? Now you've got the same guy that blew up multiple people's funds in a PAM, and you've got a nice shiny new ODP, and you're thinking, Clint, please do it again. This time, all of that money is going to sit in our pockets. So these are the type of questions you need to ask, Stian. Nothing is done without thought. And you can't tell me that one of the biggest brokers in the world is completely oblivious to, how can I say, can you say the atmosphere of the industry, Keegs? Or how can you say it? Almost the boys know what's cooking, guys. So that's all I'm saying. Into similar to the RCG guy, you don't stress about that. You better believe I was chatting to that man last night. So we'll still chat about that. You don't think I sleep on anybody, Chad. I don't sleep on anybody. You can ask Keegan, what did I tell you this morning, Keegs?
You put in some heat on the boys. Are we talking about which one?
No, RCG, oh no.
Yeah. Chris is in there.
So here's the thing, Chad. Just taking, what's her name, Mr. Custard, aka another one, in consideration. Man takes AstroFX course, repackages as his own. Takes QBank's course, packages it as his own. Creates a bot, tested it for 1 week, sells it to 700 people. Partners with Darren Dix, Alien Fest, whatever. That fell apart. The bot fell apart. Then moved over to Dubai. Started a prop firm. That fell apart. What else? Everything he does is very short term. So quick little rug pull. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I might be wrong, but did he block you, Keegs?
Who?
Custard.
No, remember I was
Oh,
showing you
okay.
stuff this morning. I haven't gotten it him yet, bro. So for him, I don't even think he knows.
So we're gonna go at him.
We can go at him, bro.
All right. Stian, they put it, dude, go check Xnest. They made an entire video with the man. Meet our team of pro traders. Nah, bro, it's yeah, it obviously it just irritates me. You honestly just have no respect for any other human being if you go about your business the way these guys go about it. And here's myself and Keegan. We could have jumped for a lot of bags. We could have jumped for a lot of quick bags, which we didn't. There was the one broker offering us basically 10,000 Rand for a video, and they want for a week. That's easy money. But it's like, no, we're not going to push anything on our community. Until actually not. I just want to find something. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any claims now. I just want to find out something. But and I'm very open and transparent. I'm not hiding behind a curtain or anything. I said it's just very odd. Did he block? Holy shit! Did he block me?
Yeah.
Oh damn! I think I did get blocked. What the flip? Huh?
Who blocked you now?
No, man. No, he didn't block me. No, he looks like a decent guy. I just honestly said, I said, bro, trading with your own LP, the profit you're holding is less than the minimums you require with an LP. So just to give you guys an idea, most of the LPs charge anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 per month minimum, irrespective of the flow that you give, and then you still pay per lot, so on the volume as well. And I said it's just very odd that you trade with the LP and you're trading a quite a small account. Like, there's no need to even, you could have just opened up a broker account with another broker. Why pay the $3,000 for the LP, say another $1,000 for the bridge, all of that other stuff. You're sitting already at maybe say 100k, and you're trading an 800k account or whatever it is. So you basically need to make 100,000 Rand just to cover the cost of the LP. So I said it doesn't really make sense to me. But yeah, I'll leave it with me. Don't worry. I mean, exactly. It's not just about the bags. That's what I'm saying. Me and Keegan have sat down, and it's always a case of you can make a quick buck, and we can line our pockets very quickly. But how do we go to Cape Town, sit in a venue with you guys, and look you guys in the eye after doing that? We can't. That's why we could go to Cape Town with open hearts. We didn't need security. We didn't need guys to protect us. We didn't need any of that because our hearts are open and pure. You guys know what you get. What you see is what you get. There wasn't a QR code under the table to buy our Google Gemini course. Take a slice of the pizza, scan the QR code under your slice, get it free. No. No, I don't know. TBFX. I know TB is very bad for you if you get it, but yeah, that's exactly what the ODP is. Mr. Michelin cost me a lot of money. Hey, bro, he's chalked a lot of people. He's chalked a lot of people. Keegs wanted, yeah. You guys didn't even know. Bevan was our paid bodyguard. He was undercover there. That man was packing rifles in his pocket. He had like a little knife as well. And he had 4 of those little ninja stars, eh?
Yeah.
That were sharpened, so he'll just throw it at you.
It's all about being discreet.
No, Bev was packing us. That's why we felt very safe. As Trump would say, very safe. Beautiful protection. No, yo, that man was... Bro, I thought Bevan was gay because he's like, bro, do you want to see my gun? And he's like holding here by his belt. I'm like, no, bro, you know I'm married. He's like, but must I show it to you? I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, do you want to see it? I'm like, no. And it's like, I'm talking about my gun, dude. And then he showed it to me. I was like, oh, damn. Yes, this got weird real quick. Did he do it with you as well? Oh, BG, baby. Hey, BG. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah. No, it was a lucky one. Actually, I had a chat to Bev later that night, and I said it's weird how we literally in person met like a couple of hours ago, and it felt like we've known him for years. Even when it's like one of your mates like didn't even feel weird or anything. I knew the gun thing was a little bit weird, but we quickly moved past that.
No, yeah, we could move on there quickly.
Hey, Slashy.
Yo, bro, I'm surprised you're not trading GU.
I'm waiting to see what we do here at the weekly pivot. I'm waiting.
Wait, hold
What
on.
are
Is GU also? Oh, you know, man. I was gonna say, yeah, is GU also at all-time highs?
No, GU is chalked.
Nah, GU is, yeah. That thing is moving, bro.
Nah, bro, that man was behaved. It was like soda, waters, and Coke. I'm like, babe, just have one drink. He's like, nah, bro. I'm here to protect you guys. No, he took that protection seriously, and bad influences. No, the man was completely on the water truck. No drinks, but I can respect that. Keegan, tell the guys what you were drinking. I feel you guys see how rugged Keegan is. Let's talk about
To be fair, BG put me on it. I was enjoying it, bro. Guys, Chris also had one. Let's just not forget this.
Okay, no, I had one, but then I switched to a beer. But let's chat about what Keegan was sipping the entire night.
Not the entire night.
70%.
Okay.
Okay. Chat. So we get there. Place called the Boma. First thing we come in, and there's what is the diplomatic word for that table of gentlemen? Is there a Chad? What is the diplomatic way? Bev, those 8 guys, protein shakes, pink polos. Oh, you guys are looking so ripped and fresh. Is it no? Bev, what can, yeah, dude, I don't know. You have to be so critical of what you say, yeah. Meatheads. Okay, anyways. Very chilled. We asked Bev, what can we drink? And Bev says this little martini. And I said, we come from P, dude. We're not as cultivated. We just know Castle Light, Castle Draft, Black Label. And if you want to impress the girls, you'll go with a Heineken on tap. But anyways, he's like, no, these martinis, they bring you this little deconstructed glass. Me and Keegan thought the little extra glass was like a finger bowl. So you just like put your finger in it, clean your finger, and then you stir your drink. And Bev was like, hey guys, that's not a finger bowl. You actually have to throw it into your drink. And we're like, all right. Throw it into the drink. And I had one, and I thought like Keeks, it's like nice, it's a novelty. We've had it, but we're done now with it. And a couple of hours later, I'm like, Keeks, are you still on your first one? Because it was relatively full, and this man was he was chilling with those martinis. And we actually gave him a choice, and he chose a martini again.
Those martinis were good, bro.
Yes, Keegan was so sophisticated and cultivated. I thought we were in New York or something. Keegan, a New Yorker. Oh, no, Chad, it was incredible. Pretty standard order for BG. Just a water or Coke. Chad, sorry, man. I know I'm talking a lot of cuck here. Weekly pivot, yeah, previous daily low. Test there, fail. One thing I do want to note is that this is the weekly low, the session low, and the daily low. Okay. We've got 2 minutes 45. What I am going to say is I might go for a very aggressive sell. Okay. Not aggressive like Keegan wanting his martinis, but a little less aggressive than that. If I get a top wick and a break, I'm going to have a very tight stop, maybe 7 pips, 8 pips, and see if we can maybe get a nice little flush out here. All right. I just want to see what the euro is doing. Euro is looking relatively stronger than GU. Okay, gold is still trying to hold here. Keeks, your bias on the dollar is bullish today, or neutral?
It's neutral, but
Okay.
because I really want
Okay.
to see what news can do. We've got quite a bit of
Okay.
news, so that can flip it bullish.
Chad, that is what I not like this. If this is what we've got, no. That's a big no from me. Okay, so let's see here. All right, no top wick. All right, I might go and peek quickly. If we close like this, then we're gonna wait. I would actually like if it closes bullish, then what we're going to get is we're going to get a nice little support here on the S1. and then we're going to get a potential break of structure. So I'm just going to hold my P for 60 more seconds. And dude, that gluten New York slice, some bad decisions. I don't know why I was fighting Keegan. Keegan, like, bro, I could have easily given Keegan like half of those 3 slices and still would have been enough. And I was like fighting Keegs, like, Keegs, yeah, take a bite. And I'm like, Keegs, why didn't you slap me there and be like, dude, what are you doing?
My man was...
And I was paying for it on that flight, eh? Have you told the guys about the flight?
No. Right.
Chad, I'm gonna pee. I wanna hear Keegan's version. I don't know how Keegan held a straight face. Like,
bro, I don't know how we're gonna talk about this flight without being cancelled.
Okay, Chad, wait. I'm gonna come now. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna wait 5 minutes. I'm just gonna pee. We have to tell you about this flight, Chad.
Things went down on this flight, guys. Told him to get back in the car so he didn't go for bro. As I said, bro, that way the Casino Royale was gonna come out in Chris again, bro. The fact there was a wheel you could spin, that man was gonna be in his element. Your face when we told you to get back. Yeah, bro, you was like a little naughty child. Oh, bro, I promise you, if he went back to that wheel, we would have been stuck there. Because he would have been spinning it until he wins. I'm sorry. Yeah, in a let's say in a fun way. Yeah, no, 100%, bro. 100%, we would have been missing that flight then. 100%. Then we were choked. Because in a normal situation, we nearly missed it. Yes, bro. You don't go halfway through the night and then be like, oh yeah, we flying at like 5 in the morning. We gotta be at the airport, or we gotta be at the airport at 5. Like what? Like, you could have told us before we made these decisions.
Okay, you haven't told him yet,
Nah, I haven't told them.
Okay. Alright, Chad. Let me just take a sip here. Take a sip of this water. Big shout out to Nizam and Amina, absolute legends, for picking us up 4 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday and giving us a beautiful gift. I actually used mine yesterday. Awesome gift. Thank you, Nizam and Amina, legends. Why is Amina not ranged? What am I doing? Amina, with great power comes great responsibility. Chad, we're going to wait for a potential break here. Alright, so we're relatively tired, 2 hours sleep. Amina and Azam pick us up, take us to the airport. And we learned our lesson on Friday. Me and Keegan learned that fly Safair and Keegan's size and my build, I'm not the smallest guy. Keegan's also not the smallest guy. Wrong choices were made. Okay, Completely wrong choices. Chad, just get ready if we get a break below here. Tiny little top wick and then the break of the low. So just get ready so you don't fall off your chair. If we get something like this, tiny top wick, sell stop on the bottom. We want to see volume, tiny little stop. That's ideally what we want. So Keegan said he's making the corporate decision. We're not sitting next to each other. We're going to get 2 window seats right behind each other. We did that, and we thought there's going to be 2 unlucky people next to us. And as we get onto the bus to go to the plane, you get that smell of somebody threw up. I don't know if you guys have smelt it, like it's that very acidic smell of puke. And I thought maybe, damn, somebody on the bus, or maybe it's just something lingering in the bus, and that will be the end of it. We board the plane, and the smell intensifies. We sit down, and I'm like, Keegs, damn, bro, do you smell that? And Keegs is like, well, sure, dude, I don't know what's going on this plane, but something's up here. And that's fine. And Keegan, nobody was sitting next to Keegan. Later on, a lady came and she sat there. Was there somebody next to you guys? No, you had your seat open next to you in the middle, eh?
No, I didn't, bro.
Oh, okay. But
I had the other one.
Oh, yeah. And then I just hear somebody board the plane. I just hear that like a big ship, a barge boarding the plane. Chad, and sorry, man, I'm not ugly. Like there's a level of weight gain that's fine, and then you become a barge, and I apologize for that, Chad, and I might be wrong for this, but a barge came along, and I was like, there's no way that barge is traveling my way, and I'm looking in disbelief. And it's almost like you get a little bit like when the person starts looking around, and you know when they look, it's like oh yeah that I'm here, and I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, so we've got puke in the plane. The barge is coming to sit next to another barge because I'm a barge myself. And FlySaf Air definitely planned that and said, we're going to put 2 barges next to each other, just a little social experiment, see how that goes. And the barge fell into the chair, like didn't slide into the chair, had to like fall into, like really squeeze into the seats. And Chad, when Keegan looked across his shoulder, when I say there's not even, I can't even move my arm behind, or I'm literally sitting like this. It's like, boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 barges and 1 plane. Here we go. But anyways, so the pungent smell. I washed my cup. The pungent smell, and there's like a colored dude sitting in the aisle seat, and that man was like, Chad, I don't give an F what you think about me. That smell is too hectic. This was the man. I swear to you can ask Keegan. The man said like, Keeks, this is accurate, eh?
Guys, I promise you, that's literally how the guy said the whole
Dude,
flight.
I looked across and I was like, where's the dude? That man was like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Like the smell, bro. So he sat the entire flight with his Now, I also don't want to be that guy. So I'm just sitting like this because there's some perfume on my shirt. So just to like get that smell, because I've got a weak stomach as well. And they found out who the lady was. And then the aerostesses go to her and they're like, sorry, ma'am, there might be, did you throw up before you got onto the flight? And again, I'm very sensitive to this. This could have been nerves. It could have been health issues, whatever it is. But they asked her, like, sorry, ma'am, like very discreetly, can you just go to the back, just freshen up? Maybe it's still on the scarf or whatever. Because it's, Chad, it's when I say the smell is hanging
Like
there.
the whole plane was that you're complaining about it at this point.
Chad, imagine you go out and somebody throws up and you have to deal with it for a minute or two, but for over an hour.
Like there's no ventilation on a plane.
And she's like, no. They're like, man, please, let's just wash that scarf for you quickly there at the back. And she's like, no.
Yeah. So it gets to the point she's literally just blatantly ignoring like the air hostesses and stuff.
Yeah, air hostesses come across with some air freshener, start
Literally.
spraying all over that area.
Like all 4 of the air hostesses and stuff are all coming down the aisles, just spraying bottles.
And yeah, that man literally sat like that, zipped up until we had to get off the plane, and then he just dropped it, Chad. He didn't go full face. He just dropped it to his eye so he could see. Chad, he literally just dropped it, yeah. And that man was like, he was not happy. That man was not happy. I was like, yo.
No, bro.
That is the definition of 0 F's given.
That was wild on that flight.
Yo.
It was crazy, bro. I think that is literally in like my top 3 worst flights.
Bro, like the smell was fine for me, but the barge was...
No, bro, the smell was the worst for me.
Chad, it's literally almost like putty that you try and throw into a little corner. You fall into that chair like, yo. And now you can't say like, hey guys, sorry man, we've got the 2 biggest people on the plane next to each other. Is there a chance we can maybe just do like a little bit of musical chairs here? Yo, they always do it. I swear they've got like a thing where they profile you and they know who the barges are. And somebody that assigns the seats are like, all right, that barge is there. Let's just get the other barge next to them.
Like, it was wild, yes.
That ship coming in, people knew.
And the worst, guys, I promise you, Chris is that guy that every flight, he's got to get up about twice to go pee.
Yeah, Chad, we were peeing. I was peeing to get us safer.
No, bro, that was a eventful flight, let's call it that.
Yeah. But we got home. What pairs do I trade? I'm trying to still trade gold, but gold has been pretty rough.
Gold's hurting people lately.
Yeah, gold is just gold is rough. We trade US30.
Gold's like, come at me, bro.
And as of late, we've reintroduced GU. I love GU, Chad. You guys know GU is most probably my most successful pair. So yeah, I don't have an issue with GU. Where did I actually went through? Just want to show you guys hopefully the final revision for the new dashboard. Just doing our final checks now. And while I was checking there, let's check here. Yeah, chat, I'm literally just waiting for a break here. We'll see if we get a break. 2 minutes, then I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of the new dashboard while we wait. But yeah, I was basically checking the dashboard. Let's just go, yeah, actually. Let me just go, yeah. Let's just get all the accounts, yeah. Let's just do this. Let's just get all of the accounts on there. All right. So the one we last year, October, the one that we traded with you guys on stream, you'll see that my most traded symbol was GBP USD and most profitable symbol was also GBP USD. Had a 33, basically a 34% win rate. So most of you know the way that I trade my currencies, specifically GU, is that I've got very aggressive risk management. So that's why with the 34% win rate, okay, 10 seconds, let's get ready. I was able to pass that challenge. Okay, here we go. Okay, Chad, let's quickly lock it in. We'll get back to regular viewing. Here we go. All right, sell stops on the low of that break. Let me just tweak this a little bit. Okay, Chad, sell stops here on the break of this low here. All right, I'm gonna go with. Let's just go with 15. We'll manage it. 15. Could be an easy run into this key level here. I'm going to say let's try for that daily S2 if we get it. All right. Reason for this trade is we rejected the weekly pivot, rejected that previous daily low. Nice clean break here. If we get a break of this low, just be very, very aware. We could be hitting the low of the day here because this is the low of the week. This is the low of everything. Okay. Not ideal, but I'm also not going to miss the opportunity to potentially get into a trade here. So, going to be very aggressive once we get activated here. And I want to see volume coming straight into the markets. All right. So, sell stops not activated yet. Let me just maybe make a note there. We want to see volume coming in. We've got 10 minutes for the hour to close. We have 4 minutes for the PMIs coming out of the Eurozone. And we've got the dollar index making its way now above the monthly pivot as well. So let's see. Just be very not activated yet, guys. Exact price 333.80. Not activated yet. I'll send you a screenshot now. Not activated yet. Entry price 333.80. Not activated yet. So on the broker feed, I'll just show you guys. Broker feed has yet to tap in. Seems we're gonna get tapped in now. Still not in. There you can see Chad. That is the exact feed there. So let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I will most probably say if we do get activated here, my break even point is going to be somewhere here. That's going to be the break even point for us. Because it is a risky trade. It is definitely a riskier trade, but it's still within our framework. Still very well within our framework of trades. And 1 minute left on this candle. Let's see. PMI's coming out now. Uh, 1 minute, 1 minute. All right, chat, deleting it. Yeah, I already had to basically flip and drive, so we'll wait. If we can hold below the daily S1, still keen on the sells. So let's check it now. There's no really such thing as risky or not. It's just if you take contextually where you are trading at, Giddy. We're trading at a low of the week, a day, and a session. So contextually, there is the high probability that price could potentially reverse here. So from a contextual standpoint, it makes it a riskier trade because you're going to need volume to start breaking this. Because if you go on the daily, the weekly, this is the weekly low there. All right. So you need to think what is going to drive price past the daily low, the session low. And you need to be ready for if price reverses on you. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that makes it a little bit more of a riskier trade. And that's why you can't just sit here and just take a sell and be like, oh, damn, now it's reversing on me. No. We know exactly what to expect at these levels. So we're no stranger to trading these session lows or session highs, whatever it is. We just know what we want to see. And if we don't see that, we kill the trade. All right. What did PM ask come out as? Relatively solid there, Chad. DXY, let's quickly have a look here. DXY trying to hold above there. Alrighty, let's check here. Let's check. Chad, I'm actually going to reintroduce those sell stops just below these breaks here. Let's see if we going to give it one more. Sell stops not activated yet. Let's see if we can get activated. Exact price is 333. Okay, in. So let me just pull my stop loss quickly. All right. Trade is now active. We're going with a 15 pip stop. And we're going to go for our 15 pip TP. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a nice little continuation here off these lows. And let's monitor what's going to happen here. All right, that little wick low there. Any bullish candle above the daily S1, we kill it. But while we're below the daily S1, we're still solid. How's the hourly looking? All right, hourly is on 200 though. Oof. That is ugly. That is ugly. Let's check the 15. 15 still trading. All right. 15 close like this is not bad. The 30. All right, 30's got quite a bit to go to the downside. So very simple risk management here for us. Any bullish candle closure back above daily S1, something like this, out. Quick. Not even going to play around with it. Any break candle pushing down, breaking that level and then pulling all the way back up, I will also kill it. All right. Dollar starting to make its way now above that previous daily high. New session high. What is Euro doing? Okay, Euro also now starting to attack these previous daily lows. So relatively comfortable with the position. Gemini coming back to life here, Chad, just to show you those bars. Sniff the stop losses, but let's see. Stop losses got sniffed. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a volume drive. We do use key levels still, John Ray. But I've just seen that the pivot levels are just easier. Makes it less cluttered if I still have to have daily levels on here as well. So I still use the round numbers and the half round numbers. So for instance, the 13400, the 50, all of that, that is still being used. I didn't put the half round here, but the half round was literally on the previous daily low. So we rejected that half round right there. That was the 50. And then also now we can potentially go to the next half round, the next round, which is 133. Also, some mistakes we've made in the past is trying to overmanage a trade while it's holding below a key level. And there's no need to overmanage a trade if it's holding below a certain level, because the context of the trade is that if we cannot get a bounce off the daily S1, we are more than likely to go to the daily S2, and it could be a trending day. So all the while price ranges below here, that's fine as long as we don't hold back above that level. In the past we would have gotten a little bit jittery here, a bullish candle closure here or there, but if it holds below a key level, no need to overmanage the trade. And then obviously we still have our timed exit. So basically if we're still in this trade once we get here and we are still not in profit, right there, we just simply exit the trade. Timed exit. Good trades don't take time to move, they just move immediately. Alright, Chad, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go about 7 pip stop. Just reducing our risk. Not going to go break even yet. I just want to see how this candle closes. So 7 pips already, basically halving our risk. And I just want to give it an opportunity at 3 more minutes. So I don't want to... And the reason I don't want to put my stop at break even is purely because this candle is still open. And this candle can still pull up here and in the last minute flush. So I physically want to see how this candle closes. And what I will do then after that is, if this candle breaks below here, all I'll do is I'll move my stop in behind this 5. So 4 pips. So we've already halved our risk. And then after that, we've basically reduced our risk to less than a third. So basically from a 1% risk to a 0.25% risk. So let's see how this candle closes, and then we can make a decision from there how we manage. All right. What is okay? Euro also now starting to make a move. Sorry, Keegs, you're not looking at gold now or anything, eh?
Nah, nothing,
Okay.
brother. Nothing.
Joe, dude, your heart rate is different on 400 lots, eh? Sure. Sorry, man, chat. I've just been pretty locked in here. I'll get to the chat shortly. Just want to focus on this trade. Just want to see what we get here. did hourly have like a little bit of a top wick? Yeah. Did the hourly? Oh yeah. Okay, top wick is there. All right, Chad. Very interesting level here. Very, very interesting level. 200 on the 1 hour. You can see it's been quite a couple of days since we've traded close to that 200. Every single time we broke below it, you'll see that basically shortly thereafter we came back to retest it. Same year, broke below it, retested it. So hopefully we can get in and out here. There again, check there, Chad. So break below and then shortly afterwards. So I do expect price to start reversing at some stage. Yeah, again, breaks below, came to retest it. So let's see if we can just get our pips and call it a day. If we can get our pips and run, that would be incredible. All right, Chad, let's do this. Let's go 4.5. 4.5, just behind this 5 minute. Okay, 4.5 pip stop. And we see if we can get one more. Yo, this song is not good for us. Alrighty. What is it doing on the... Oh damn, what do I do now? How many pips are we up here? 6, that was 8. What is the euro doing? Alright, euro now breaking lows. Gold rejecting EQ again. Right, dollar at the high, yeah. Still looking good, Chad. Still looking good, yeah. I think the dollar has at least got like a push still, yeah. Minimum. We entered there. No, that's our time exit. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice little run. Just want to make sure it is 15. Okay, it is 15. Alrighty. Chad, what I'm going to do, just purely because we are at the low of the session and of the week, is that as soon as this candle closes, I'm just going to move my stop in behind here. I don't want to leave anything on the table. When you've got 2 kids, nappies and milk and all of that is expensive. You don't want to leave anything on the table. like this trade here, couple of nappies, food, all of that. I'm kidding, my children are off nappies, but let's just see, because it is starting to struggle somewhat at the lows here. So as soon as this candle closes, just gonna move my stops in here. Keegan is trading now for M4s and stuff. Later he'll be trading for nappies. Oh, Chad, I'm going to hit CPI to get that new card for the Oh. It's just incredible stuff.
How the tables turn.
Oh, yes, it did. It's like, gotta smack CPI for school fees. All right, Chad, I'm just going to go break even now. Let's just see how this next candle forms. Starting to show some rejection there. Let's see. Ideally, we don't want to break above here because then we can reverse completely. All right. Sorry, I am break even, Chad. So just going to give it a little bit more here. Let's just see. We are break even now. What I will say though is, Chad, if this candle now, say, breaks this low, I'm gonna move my stop in there, because then it's trying to find some support here. If you go on the 1 minute, you're gonna start seeing some type of shift on the lower time frames. So even a 1 minute close above here, I will chalk it. Then I think it's done. We'll start chopping and churning back to these levels. So then we can just take those Big Macs that we produced here, and yeah, might not pay school fees, but at least dinner is sorted. So as long as we continue with the bearish order flow, I think we're solid. But as soon as we start shifting that order flow, the pullback can start. Yeah, setting up for a little burst, yeah. Previous daily high rejection on Nasdaq. Nice bearish engulfing there. SA40. Sorry, Chad. We'll flip the mood very shortly. I just want to finish up this trade. As much as you guys come for the banter, you come for the trade. So let's just finish our work here this morning, and then we can get back to some banter. 15 is going to close in 3 minutes. Yeah, 15 is still looking strong, dude. Oh, 15 is still looking strong.
So, bro, this can be a trending day, yeah. Basically, for all these things that are dollar related.
Oh, Chad, let's just check it. Yo, we're fighting for 15, yeah, my bro. Do we take the 10 and run? Keeks?
I think you're solid, bro.
Oh, I was too slow there. Shadow was too slow there. All right, let's see this. Somewhat of a double bottom here on the 1 minute, so that is not looking good for the continuation. That is definitely not looking good for the continuation. How much time do we have? 30 seconds. Oof. Oof. Are we double bottoming here? Just, bro, I don't want to leave anything on the table though. 17, 2 dojis, Chad, gonna move stops just in above that. At least it's not life changing. I moved my stops here, Chad. If it pops me out there, it pops me out. I'm not gonna walk away here with nothing today, so stops are there. Sitting through all of this for nothing, absolutely not. So if it takes me out now, it takes me out there. At least some wallet padders. Gee, just give us 15, bro. What are you doing? Out of the 15 close. Just
Gold rejecting a fair value gap. More like it rejected the 200 and the EQ, but we can go with fair value gap as well.
bro, this is the only thing with a pair like GUU. It's tooth and nail for that 15, bro. After this, you're like exhausted. It's like, yo, bro, what did you do? I traded 15 pips on GU, my bro. Like, why are you sweating, my dude? It's GU.
It's gonna make you fight for it, bro.
That's GU. Well, you boys are right in here. Yeah. Just trading some fair value gaps in GU. Yeah, Chad. Let's see. It literally just needs to give us 5 more pips. 5 more pips. What is DXY? Okay. The thing is, DXY is very likely to go here, Chad. It's that's going to be like a magnet for price. Nasdaq, gold. Okay, gold dying here. GU pulling back here now. Still barely in profits. Barely in profits. This actually needs to close below here. Otherwise, what's going to happen here? If it closes like this bearish, very likely you'll see that the next candle is going to create a bottom wick, and then it's going to break this high, and then you're going to get a little internal break of structure. It's not going to shift the entire trajectory of GU. It will most likely just pull back to here, and we could be trading here during NYSE. So we at least squeezed, what is this, out, at least squeezed, what is that, 5 pips, bro. But anyways, Chad, that's a trade. As I mentioned, I don't think it's a bad result, to be honest. I don't think it's a bad result. We spoke about it, this being the low of the session, low of the day. If you want to hold it there, I was not going to sit here for nothing. As traders, we don't sit around for free. So at least there's something in the bank. So 5 pips, beautiful. If you want to hold it, all means. I trade here to get paid. Some of you trade to get laid. I'm kidding, Chad. That was a joke. That was a joke. Beautiful trade, guys. So, just coming back to a lighter note, DXY, all right. US 30, NASDAQ, nice rejection. Who took NASDAQ here, Chad? Who took NASDAQ there? That is a valid reversal. Taking a previous bullish candle high and then engulfing that entire candle, and then it's also basically a break back into this minor structure there. Who took that NASDAQ trade? That was your trade there, and then you can monitor this 200 for potential further downside. But yeah, that is perfectly valid. That is a perfectly valid trade. That is a reversal setup right there. Keegs, anything you're still looking at?
No, I've been honestly watching US30, but for me, it's range at this point in time. I don't think we're going to get either way. I don't think it's going to give us the play we want now. I think it's probably going to come line up closer to New York session.
Yeah, Chad, there's honestly nothing here for me. That was the play I was looking for. Gold has been gold as of late. You could have maybe traded that, but again, it's so super bullish. I'll rather wait for the pullback. Euro, yeah, no. Wait, no, not a. No. I think we did well. Wallet padders. All that for 5 pips. Jakes, but if you trade 400 lots, 5 pips becomes substantial. If you trade 400 lots. No, I'm kidding. Chad, let me just check your kicks before we wrap up here. Chris, what would the condition be for sell on GJ? John Ray, the condition is don't trade GJ, brother. Chris, can you DM me Frana's Discord friend or tell him would like to talk business with him, please? Robin, I'll chat to Frana and then I'll get back to you, my brother. Box of Pampers. Took the trade with you. Hey, Stofy, beautiful. Don't like Reba and Happy's on for you. Kigs, are we gonna get Lyndon to join us in the office?
When?
No, chat to Lyndon. He says he's a king on GU. He wants to stream as well.
We can chat.
Lyndon, come chat to us, my brother. We're looking for player 23 on the streams. Kigs, while we're on that, let's maybe ask the chat. Would you guys be opposed if, let's say, certain days Keegan doesn't trade London with me, to give him a little bit of a break, and then obviously Monday I don't trade NYSE. Back to basics, baby. I'm loving it, Chris. Miss these type of sessions. Giddy. Being so consistently profitable was boring. We had to play around with it a little bit. No, but I'm honest, Chad. Me and Keegan had a discussion. What we teach in the Discord works, and it's I don't want to say it gets boring, but you also wanna explore some other avenues, and Keegan, for instance, getting the firecracker, all of that. So sometimes we have to just also look around a little bit, otherwise it will just mentally kill you. Will you guys be open to that? Gigs, what days would you want to take off for London?
Like
Monday?
I'm honestly not even sure, bro. I'm honestly not even sure, brother.
All right.
Hey man, we got a lot of content you can still shoot, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. Chad, beautiful. Keeks, any marks here for the Chad?
Yeah, guys, I think being as much as it's a busy one, and I know, as I said, we're going to get moves this week, so don't worry about that. But it's a case of choosing the right ones. We're not going to be greedy. We're not going to do it. As much as we always said, after sitting here for so long, I used to catch on cuck and take a trade. I will sit there for 6 hours. If I don't see it, I'm not taking a trade. So US study, I've literally been eyeballing this thing. Nothing. Neither of my levels, we are in a no man's land at the moment. Gold, just also not happy with what it's doing. So yeah, be patient, wait it out. It's literally the first of a new month. Your setups will come to you.
So Keegs, are you saying you've got that Zen-like fortitude, patience like a monk, strength like a bull? I love it, Chad. That's where I'm going. I'm trying that now as well. Me and Keegan actually do breath exercises in the morning where we blow our breaths into one another's face. And yeah, this Keegan had garlic last night, so took me now getting Chad, that's it, baby. See you guys 3 p.m. Peace and love. We'll see you NYC as Keegan is going to take us 1 out of 1 for the cracker. We're already putting it out there. No cracker trade yesterday, but the cracker is going to produce something beautiful here today. So peace and love, baby. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, Chad.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hold me close till I get